What is happening, everybody? TC here with Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com, and it's finally here. We had to postpone this one because we had some technical difficulties with our website, and I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer on that. So a lot of people don't understand everything that went on and everything that happened. We were operating on a very antiquated old system, and over the last few years, our web traffic and our internet traffic has definitely increased exponentially. And our system needed to be updated across the board. So we started with our inventory control systems and the back end of our website. And in doing so, that's a huge transition. Now, like a lot of people who make transitions like this, they're just working off of a warehouse. Well, you got to think, we've got a separate warehouse. We've also got our retail space, and we have backstock in both places. And our retail space is 108,000 square feet. We've got well over 100,000 SKUs. 100,000 SKUs that has to be transferred and ported over, along with all of the information and stuff like that. So we run into some difficulties getting all of that information and data transferred over, not to mention our hundreds of thousands of customers. So we want to make sure that we get all of that information over correctly. And it took a few days. It was a very difficult process, but we made it through it. Still working out some little bugs here and there, but we got through the crux of it. As a result, we wanted to make sure that we brought this drop to you properly, and that's why we're bringing it to you now. That's right. We're talking fire and ice. More hot and cold than my previous relationships, and we've got them right here. They are going to be available Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. So that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, from the time this video posts. Before we get started, though, if you like this video, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell so you will know when we drop new videos and bring you really cool exclusives like this right here. Now, without further ado, let's light it up. That's right, folks. We've got that giant mouse ace Biblio in fire and ice right here. These things are absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are SMKW exclusives. This is the Biblio that you know and love, the Biblio that you are familiar with, but with our little spin on it. We're going to take a look at these up close and personal. Like I said before, these are more hot and cold than my previous relationship. So let's take a look at these up close right here. First, we're going to be looking at fire. And this thing is absolutely on fire. As we've been talking about with our exclusives over the last several months, this fat carbon just looks insanely good. Now, this is the Biblio. 2.87 inches on that Bowler M390 stainless steel drop point blade. It is a flipper with the thumb hole opening, ball bearing on the pivots. It is a liner lock and has that lava flow fat carbon handle right there. This thing's nice and heavy duty, but not too heavy. Also got the finger choil. It's a beautiful design right there. The Biblio is beautiful, and I mean, it was absolutely made for this exclusive right here. Now, if you look, and this is one of those details that I absolutely love on this. So all of the hardware is going to be black, but it's not going to be shiny. It's going to be that nice, almost sand or bead blasted finish. And that also transfers to our spacers right in here, our barrel spacers in there. Also transfers to the wire pocket clip, which is reversible. Got the integrated lanyard tube right there in the back end. I mean, the action on this thing is super smooth, and I love that sound that it makes when it hits. This thing is phenomenal. Coming in at $245, and we're talking premium materials. So it's 4 inches closed, 4.6 inches, 4.6 ounces, excuse me. Of course, made in Maniago, Italy. And this one is only available right here at SMKW. Now, that's not all. It would be really cool if that was the only one, but that's not all. We've also got the ice. Let's take a look at that one up close. Again, absolutely beautiful on those handles, and just a great design overall from Giant Mouse. We're really digging these things. Now, if you look ergonomically, this thing just works. So if you want to just get all 4 fingers on the handle, I have no problem fitting mine. Now I have medium-sized hands on mine, and I have no problems getting all 4 fingers on that. But if you want a little bit more control, want to choke up on it, it's got a beautiful finger tool right there that is super comfortable. No blade bite right there, and you can choke up on that, get your second finger right there in that cutout right there, and it's super comfy. And it also is going to have that jimping on the back side of the blade that is perfectly placed if you choke up on that blade right there with your thumb. Now, if you back up again and you want to get your finger on that jimping, that puts it in a perfect place again if you're getting like nice controlled cuts, if you're like cutting through carpet or something like that, or even like vinyl, anything like that. That jimping is going to be in a perfect place to give you that added security and that feeling of control right there. And the jimping, as always, from all of the Italian manufacturers, it's nice, concise, small, and just grippy enough so that it's not biting, it's not uncomfortable, but it gives you that sense of security. It gives you that control, and I think that's great. These things are very well made, very well designed, and we are absolutely digging them. Now, like I said, you can only get these right here at SMKW. These will be available Thursday, June 16th at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thursday, June 16th, 10 a.m. Eastern. And as with all of our exclusives, once they're gone, they're gone. That's all you're going to get. So, pick these up while you can. Check them out. All you got to do is click the link in the description below. We're going to have 2 links, one for fire, one for ice. You can pick these up. So check them out, folks. Let us know what you think in the comments down below of these exclusives. And we've got more coming out, but let us know what you think about all these exclusives and how you're liking them. We really appreciate you guys watching. We read all the comments. We love interacting with you guys in the comments. So let us know what you think about these in the comments down below. And remember, as always, I'm TC here with Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and if it cuts like an ace biblio from Giant Mouse in Fire and Ice, then we carry it.